Welcome to Viking Pumps Quick Tip Series. This video will guide you through clearance checking and shim calculation for a TRA-10 or TRA-20 series gearbox. Before you begin, please consult the appropriate technical service manual for safety information. A copy of the latest revision can be found on our website at vikingpump.com. For full gearbox disassembly and bearing replacement, please consult our gearbox rebuild video. TRA-10 and TRA-20 series circumferential piston pumps have close running tolerances in order to provide efficient operation. The position of the rotors is controlled by the use of shims behind the front bearing in the gearbox. These shims control the backface clearance between the rotors and the bottom of the rotor pocket in the housing and the clearance between the rotors and the cover. The clearance for both rotors should be equal to avoid rotor-to-rotor contact. Normally, it's recommended to reuse shims when rebuilding a pump, but if they become damaged or lost, or if the rotors or rotor case have been replaced or remanufactured, proper shim thickness will need to be calculated before you can reinstall the drive shaft and driven shaft. First, make the following measurements using instruments that can measure to the nearest thousandth of an inch. Perform these measurements separately for each bore. With a set of calipers, measure the body width. Measure the depth of the rotor bore with a depth micrometer. Measure the distance from the gearbox face to the bottom of the front bearing pocket. Finally, slide the rotor onto its corresponding shaft and measure from the back of the rotor to the front bearing. To calculate shim thickness, perform these calculations. Subtract the rotor bore depth from the body width. Add that difference to the distance from the gearbox face to front bearing pocket. Subtract the rotor bearing measurement from the previous difference. Then add the required backface clearance. This value can be found in the service manual. After performing these calculations, you will have determined the proper shim thickness. Repeat this process for the second rotor. You are now ready to continue reassembly. For the steps on this process, please consult our gearbox rebuild video. For complete repair information, please consult the appropriate technical service manual or visit vikingpump.com for more service videos.